Hi there. How are you today? I and my buddy Joe English are sending our regards, and today we'd like to do some ACT English section test questions together. And so, without further ado, let's share the PDF. Okay. All right. So, our passage today is entitled Scorpion Scare. As my sister begins by telling me about the scorpion in her bed that stung her. All right, so this one is parallelism. We have the rest of the sentence, the bed that stung in the past, so it should be my sister began telling me, which is D. So 31D began because it goes with stung both in the past, and this is parallelism. All right, moving on to 32. She slumbered. That goes also with these two past verbs, so we shouldn't change it. As she slumbered, I could feel my eyes popping. Also, I could in the past, so no change. 32F, no change is the best answer. Okay, she seemed so calm telling me this story, and all I could think about was also there's no change here, the best answer. She's telling a story in the past, all right? And so these tenses are in the past, so the best answer for 33 is A, no change. All right, how about 34? If we read 34 from the beginning, about was how that she is lucky. How that she's lucky? No, how she's lucky directly. We don't say how she's lucky. Okay? I could think about how, all I could think about was how she's lucky. Okay? Yeah, how she's lucky. H. And then we go to 35. We read from the beginning, 35. All right. The bed covers began beating the dreaded thing with a broom and then quickly flushed it down the toilet. Yeah. They're talking that they found a scorpion in the bedroom and they tried to kill it and then flushed it in the, yeah. So we are talking about the bath. So 35A, no change. Flushed in the bath as well. How about 36? Some Arizonan scorpions are deadlier than others. Deadlier than others. That's correct. So there's no change. F. So no change question, take it seriously. If the sentence is correct and you have a quick look at the other options and you're sure it's correct, then choose it. Okay? No matter how many no change answers are there, and you keep telling yourself, wow, there are so many no change answers which are correct in this test, I must be wrong. No. If you are sure that the no change answer or option is the best one and it's correct, then go for it. All right. Okay. Now 37. There's a prompt here, so we should read the prompt. Assuming that assuming that all of the choices are true, which one best links the preceding sentence with the rest of the paragraph? Well, let's read the preceding sentence. My sister characteristically chose not to seek medical treatment as her upper arm first swelled, then ached with pain, and finally became numb and useless. He's telling about a time when his sister was stung by a scorpion, and although she was stung, she never sought medical treatment. So, what is the best sentence here to put here in 37 to link that with the coming one? As her condition worsened, she searched the internet for general information discovering time and again that species identification is important in administering proper care to the sting victim. Should we say, you could say that Diana is afraid of hospitals, doctors, and nurses? A, or most scorpion bites should be examined by medical? No. My sister's physician had treated many scorpion bites? No. Yeah, so if we have a quick look here, we will discover that A is the best answer. Although this person was stung by a scorpion, she never decided to go to the hospital. Why is that? Because she's afraid of hospitals, doctors, and nurses, right? So A is the best answer. Okay, let's continue. Read from the beginning. Scorpions will sting anyone they accidentally encounter as they crawl inadvertently into human habitats. So, should we say no change, or inadvertently crawl, or are crawling, or crawl? J is the shortest answer, and remember that crawl is being repeated in all four choices. And again, inadvertently would not add anything with the sentence that has already the word accidentally. So accidentally, and then we say crawl, that serves the same end as saying crawl inadvertently. So J would be the best answer. Remember, on the ACT or the SAT tests, being short is better if the answer is correct. So we'll go for J here. How about 39? Okay. Um, Problems occur at construction sites where the scorpions' natural homes have been upset and uprooted. Okay. All right. So scorpions natural. Yes. Okay. Okay. So it should be D, because it's about possessive case here. Scorpions, an apostrophe, and natural homes. We're talking that in the instruction sites, when people come to have a new building and make all the digging and stuff, they upset the scorpions and they destroy their natural homes. So we're talking about scorpions, apostrophe, natural homes, the homes of the scorpions. So D is the best answer. How about 40? All right. Of the 90 scorpion species native to the United States, 30% live in Arizona. Sentence sounds correct. There's no problem. But let's have a look at the others. In Arizona, about 30% of the 90 scorpion species native to, oh, that sounds not the natural order. H, Arizona has about 30% of the 90 scorpion species living in the United States. Of the 90 species, blah, blah, blah. I think the best choice is of the 90 scorpion species native to the United States, comma, 30% live in Arizona. In other words, no change is the best answer, right? Okay, let's move to 41. What does he say here? Unfortunately, one of those species is the bark scorpion, just about the only species whose venom is considered truly dangerous and often fatal to humans. All right? Yeah. Bark scorpion, no change, or bark scorpion, which is just about the only species. So we need a relative pronoun here, which. So B is the best answer, right? Yeah, because the other choices, when we say bark scorpion, comma, yet just about, that doesn't sound natural. So B is the best answer because we need to use a relative pronoun, which is just about the species whose venom, and then he is using whose, yeah, is considered truly dangerous and so on. So which, using which here is the best choice. Bark scorpion, which is. In other words, using a relative pronoun. So 41B. How about 42? Okay. It's a good idea to refrain from going barefoot in the dark, both outside and inside. He's talking that in Arizona, because many species of scorpions are common, they can crawl and get to your house inside. So do not walk barefoot, whether inside the house or outside the house. That's the idea. So read the prompt now. If the author were to delete the phrase both outside and inside, the essay would primarily lose a detail that adds essential information to the discussion of Arizona, is not particularly necessary, supports the reference to the scorpion's behavior. So I think H is the best thing. He's not describing Arizona, but he is describing the behavior, or referring to the behavior of scorpions, that they can be found inside and outside. Yeah, so the best answer is H. Let's go to 43, read from the beginning. If a scorpion happens to sting you, please don't follow my sister's example. Nice, and sounds natural. So no change is the best answer. Yeah. All right. If a scorpion happens to sting you, please don't follow my sister's example. In other words, seek medical help directly and don't wait. In her case, she's just afraid of hospitals and doctors, but sometimes because of such species like the bark scorpion, as he mentioned, this could be deadly. So seeking medical attention and help immediately is the best choice. All right, moving on to 44. All right, for the sake of coherence, sentence 2 should be blazed. All right, where's sentence 2 here? Let's read sentence 2. If a scorpion happens to sting you, please don't follow my sister's example. 2. All medical facilities in Arizona have antivenin on hand. Seek medical treatment immediately, especially if you have blah, blah, blah. This way you will certainly save yourself. So, where it is now, before sentence 1, after sentence 3, or omit it. It is not relevant to the paragraph. Sentence 2 says all medical facilities in Arizona have antivenom on hand. I don't think this adds anything new here, because he's talking to the reader and saying, if you are stung by a scorpion, don't follow my sister's example. And then he should say, seek medical treatment immediately. Of course, in the hospitals, they should have antivenom or something. So this doesn't add anything to the paragraph here, and it doesn't fit with the rest of the sentences. So J is the best answer, just omit it. Let's move on to 45. This is our last question in this passage, right? So suppose the writer had intended to write a medical column that could offer professional advice on the treatment of scorpion bites. Would this essay successfully fulfill this? Of course not. He's just relating a personal incident that happened to his sister, and how she went about it. And what she did was that she refrained from going to hospitals because she was afraid of hospitals. So this cannot be uh, um, an essay put on a medical a column in a medical magazine telling people what to do. So C is the best answer. No, because the writer is describing only one personal incident about a scorpion sting and is offering personal, not professional advice. Right? Thank you for watching, and we'll meet again for another um, discussion of another passage from the ACT for people who are sitting um, for this test in April. All right, so keep watching, and we will be showing and discussing more videos soon. Bye for now.